at as you're walking off the floor tonight? Just another really tough loss after you had a lead, couldn't quite hold it. Just what's kind of going through your mind, as you're walking off the floor for the final time this season?
Um, just how much this city, this team has given me. Really made me enjoy basketball again. And I looked at half court and I just thought about everything that I've been through, and I'm just very I'm just appreciative of how far I've come, and the guys I have in this locker room, and the honor it's been to play with them and to chill with them and have this moment with them. These guys did a lot for me, coaching staff, teammates, the city, the fans, and obviously disappointed that we didn't bring them a win and give them a chance to see a Game 7 and have a chance to move on to the next round. But just extremely honored to be in this position, to be wearing this jersey, to represent the city and the state. And, I was just really tired as well. So just, I looked at half court. I thanked the coaching staff, in a way, in my head, in prayer. And I thank the coaching staff for putting me in spots to be successful. I thank my teammates for making me successful, giving me the chance to show what I could do. I thank the fans for showing up the way they did this year. Without them, I don't know if this is possible to even be in this position. Their energy, their fight, gave us a boost every game this year home, and it showed in our record, in our home record. And if being totally honest, I thank the Grizzlies for making us a better team, for giving us a good bump, good fight, good series. I think we all knew what this series was going to be, and I think both teams showed why they deserve to be in the playoffs and why they deserve to have this chance to show what they could do. Thank God for giving me the strength when I needed it the most in times this year and in my life and past years, especially when I didn't know if I could do it and life didn't seem too livable. He made it livable, and he gave me a strength. And lastly, I prayed and gave thanks to my mother for showing me what love was and allowing me to show these guys what love is, and allowing me to be the man that I needed to be for these guys, not only as a basketball player but as a man in their personal lives, and help them in any way I could. And that's because of her. So in that silent prayer, I said at half court, knocking the half court and the wolf symbol. I just thought about all that, and it meant a lot to have that moment, at least for myself.
What do you think this experience can do for this group going forward? You've walked off the floor 6 other times in your career, and it seems like each time there was a lot of change that was coming, a lot of things that we're facing. Means this group seems to be like one that might have some sustainability and maybe be able to build off of what you did this year.
Yeah, I think that we got a special group. And when we talked about it in the off season and coming into the season training camp, in a way, everyone laughed at us when we talked about it. We said we were going to be great. We said we wanted to be special. When I stepped in the locker room and looked in everyone's eyes, I could see that they meant what they said. And we had a few bumps and bruises along the way, but I think the one thing that the fans could appreciate, the city could appreciate, y'all could appreciate is just how much fight we have every single night. No matter what it was, no matter how it played out, we were going to fight to the end, and we're going to give ourselves a chance every single night. And I think you see that, and I think that the fans and everyone could respect that. And in our record, we found ourselves winning those games that guys, let's be honest, you guys have seen us just falter and fail. You know, just really proud of these guys and what they've done, and just always finding a way. And that's what great teams do. No matter what the night is, they find a way to win, and they find a way to be in the game, and that's what we've done.
Was there any disappointment that it seemed like each loss followed a similar pattern? Get a lead, can't close it out.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
shot selection, things that happen down
like
the
I
stretch.
said, it's about 48 minutes. We look at the stat sheet, 28, 21, 25 in the first three, and then you get a 40 ball dropped on your head on the fourth quarter. So it's hard to win games like that, especially when you ain't scoring at 35 points, 32 to counter that. So, disappointing. Definitely feel like we shot all our bullets for sure. We didn't leave anything to chance, You're not going to make shots every single night, but you got to shoot them in a closeout game. You got to give yourself a chance at least. So I look at the stat sheet and see all of us giving every little single ounce left we have of our bodies in the game. And if we're going to lose, you got to unload the arsenal and let the bullets fly and see what happens.
Karl, you talked about how you're tired up there. What was this series like? Like, there was so much asked of you defensively and then obviously offensively as well, and playing heavy minute loads. Like, physically, what was this series like for you?
My legs are heavy. I ain't going to lie to you. So, it's asked a lot, but this is what I work for. This is why I lift the way I lift. This is why I train the way I train. That's why my diet's the way it is, I'm ready for these moments, You knew coming in it was going to be something where I had to find myself not getting in foul trouble and playing up to 44, 45 minutes. So it wasn't a shock to be playing heavy minutes. So just like I said earlier in the day, do whatever it takes to win. And whatever it took, I was willing to do.
And how would you compare the feelings right now about this group and the future moving forward to maybe what you had the last time you exited the playoffs?
I feel confident. It doesn't feel like something where we, this summer we gotta. I think a lot of guys don't feel like we gotta, we obviously, we take this experience, we put it in the bank. We understand that as a young team, when you get this kind of experience and you go to Game 6, franchise has not even been in the Game 6, so to be in the first Game 6 and have that kind of experience and understand what it takes, and obviously, how important it is when we say 48 minutes have to be played tonight. Good lessons, but back to your question, I think that these guys, don't feel like it's a lot more to figure out. It's more about us, This is a short break. Get right back to work. Get ready for the next run, because that next run is going to be something special, and we know it. So I think the league understands who we are. They know what we are. We're not that laughing stock team like everyone has tried to paint us and make us all for all these years. We came out, we balled out, we gave ourselves a chance. Yeah, I think that this is the beginning of something. Beginning of something special, and it's also. I feel like one of the first times in this franchise where a lot of pieces are falling into place. It doesn't feel so scrambled. It doesn't feel so random, But we'll see.
Along those lines, Karl, Pat has already signed an extension for next season. Torian said today this is a place he wants to play. You're talking about how much the city and this organization has meant for you. You have a potential opportunity to sign an extension this summer as well. Where are you at in your head with that?
I mean, I love this city, so obviously, things will happen this summer. So where they happen, they happen. I've been here so long. I don't like making prophecies. let it come when it comes, and if it comes, it comes, and we'll deal with it when it comes with that. But just take every day. You know, I've been here long enough to know that every day things could change. So just be happy with everything where it's at right now.
Karl, why do you think it was such a challenge in the rebounding department, not just tonight, but for the series altogether? What was so difficult about trying to keep them
They
off
had
the glass?
guards who were rebounding at a high level. You're seeing almost every night Ja Morant's having like 8, 9, 10, 6 rebounds. So, they have guards who could rebound and crash in from far. So, just putting a lot of pressure on all of us to finish the play and box out. And even when you do box out, they're making wide receiver NFL cuts to get to the basket and get a chance